Under the Constitution, the legislative power of Ghana is textually committed to the Parliament. And so the power to make law, the procedure to make law, is not determined by the Supreme Court. It's by the Parliament. That is why Parliament has its own standing orders. And they follow the standing orders as their procedural rules. So when they go there and they're making their laws, there is this cliche that Parliament is the master of its own rules. So they say, we are the lawmakers. So whether we are sleeping or we are sitting, we are making our laws. Nobody should come and interfere. This is a pure political question. But when they have finished making their law, and we realize that the law is against the Constitution, the Supreme Court will say that this law is against the Constitution, but how you made it, we don't care. Because how you made it is your own issue. So a political question is a matter that is reserved exclusively for an organ of government other than the judiciary. And the judiciary does not have the power to question that. Okay, so somebody has tabled a motion for to introduce a law that will allow same-sex marriage in Ghana. For instance, somebody is an MP and he has tabled a motion that the Parliament should make a law to say that a man can marry a man and a woman can marry a woman. Then somebody rushes to the Supreme Court and say that no, this law cannot come to Ghana. We don't like it. Whether a law must come to Ghana or not is a matter for Parliament, not for the Supreme Court. So you can't take it there. Please, do you understand? Okay, the executive has gone to Parliament to present budget. Then they said this year we want to spend half of our GDP on Pampers. Pampers. Then somebody gets up and says, Pampers? Mr. President, Pampers? When we need money for education and all that, Pampers? Okay, I'm going to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court, we can't spend half of our money on Pampers. What is Pampers? Then the Supreme Court will tell you that whether we should spend our money on Pampers or on farm implements or on roads or whatever, is a matter for the executive. So don't come to me. Go to the finance minister. So these issues are very simple. But if it is not explained well to you, you don't understand. Now let me see. Let me try and say one or two things before we go to the next topic.
Before we proceed,